So last time we were discussing this idea of having encapsulation and these objects and doing our procedures in the context of these objects.
Right.
So I think it's called object oriented.
Yeah.
Right. So the procedures are
Inside the object.
And we were also asking this question about what is the level at which we classify an object. Is it collection of cards? Is it one card? And we said depends on what we want.
Context, right? Yeah. We said it makes sense only
if there's some structure.
Some structure and a lot of interesting things that we can do with that object. Yeah.
Correct.
Otherwise it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
So here we have our other data set. So here we have actually two natural collections, right? So we have the stations
Trains and stations.
And the stations.
This can be an object. So trains can be an object. So this whole trains can be an object. It's like a timetable or something. This is another stations
Correct.
object. So two objects.
Yeah. And we also know that internally they kind of indirectly refer to each other.
That they talk to each other, I don't know. I don't want to know.
No. So I'm thinking on the information that we have
on
the
inside
card.
itself is there, you're saying. Yeah.
So we could ask them questions and see whether they need to ask each other, right? So for instance, if first question we asked, right, I want to go from say
Chennai to Bhubaneswar, I think. Yeah.
Chennai to Bhubaneswar or some place.
Any place.
So let's say, supposing we want to save the direct train from, let's say from Vijayawada to Bhubaneswar maybe. Is there a direct train?
So whom do you ask that question?
So
this is how we have to think now.
Yeah. So now we have to ask.
You just could take the problem and start working. Now we have to ask.
Yeah. So Bhubaneswar to Vijayawada. So Bhubaneswar is a station. Vijayawada is a station.
Station.
So we can ask Bhubaneswar station. If I start from you, will I get to Vijayawada or not?
So you are asking Bhubaneswar station. But Bhubaneswar is not an object.
It's not an object.
So
I'm asking all the station object. Tell me. I'm asking this. Stations this collection of stations. Tell me whether
this fellow.
Yeah. Tell me whether I can go directly from Bhubaneswar
to Vijayawada. So you're giving him two stations and saying,
find me a connection.
So this box is now going to do something. What is it going to do?
Well, obviously it has to look at one of these stations.
Does it need to go to trains or it can do it itself?
I think let's see. So if I look at so let's look at Bhubaneswar. So let's first, the obvious thing is to look at one of the stations.
What are you doing? Bhubaneswar to Vijayawada.
Vijayawada. So let's look at Bhubaneswar, for example.
Bhubaneswar. There's a train, no? I don't know. I will find out. Okay, yes, Bhubaneswar.
Okay. So let's see. So Bhubaneswar.
There are a bunch of trains on this card.
Yeah. So if there is a direct train to Vijayawada, that must be one of these.
Do we need to go and look at the trains?
Well, now think of Vijayawada, right? So Vijayawada will also have a list of trains.
Shall we take it out?
Yeah. Should
okay.
Very
close. So anyway, okay. We are looking for direct trains, so we don't need any other cards.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I have this other card, which is Vijayawada.
Right. So now if there is a train which goes from here to there, it must appear in both these lists, right?
Because it departs in one place or leaves. Oh yeah, true. That's correct. It show on both cards, no?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is check whether there is a common train, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe there isn't.
Huh?
So we have to check. So this 2201 is not there. 12281 is not there. We're close. We have 22. So here it is. So we have 2246.
It's there, yeah.
And we have 2246.
So right? That train 02246.
It leaves from Bhubaneswar at 10
o'clock.
And then presumably it reaches Vijayawada at 10 p.m. 10:20 p.m.
Oh, I see.
Right? And in the reverse direction, we have a train which leaves from 4:25 in the morning, and here it reaches at 4:50 in the evening. So roughly 12 hours it takes.
I see.
So that's what. So basically, this is happening inside that object.
So when you ask, so what have we done? We have taken this stations object. We told this guy, tell me.
We gave it two names of stations.
Bhubaneswar and Vijayawada.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, tell me whether or not I can go from Bhubaneswar to
Vijayawada without changing trains, in the same train.
In the same train. So what did he do? Inside he looked inside. He didn't have to go to trains.
Yes.
He could find the answer from inside only.
Yeah.
Huh?
So it could
basically look like that. He could find it. Yeah. He doesn't have to go to trains. So within himself itself, he just looked inside Bhubaneswar, the card. He took the Bhubaneswar card, took the Vijayawada card, and he looked whether there is a common train.
Correct. He looked at these two lists of trains.
And then he returned back saying that yes, there is a train. If you are going from Bhubaneswar to Vijayawada, take 02246, departing 10 o'clock, and you will arrive in Vijayawada at 22:20 or something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Smart. Okay. Okay. So this is nice. Now question is, can ask that to the trains? Same question.
Yeah. I mean, of course you can ask it.
Huh?
We can ask, because
But it will give me,
It
should
will
give
have
us an
to,
answer.
yeah, it should give an answer, and
But that question, if I ask the trains,
Yeah.
can you do it without asking the stations?
well, now, of course, if there is a direct train, then the train that connects would have both the stations, right?
Oh, so let's do that. What,
So
what,
I- so
suppose
what-
I ask this guy,
Yeah.
tell
So
me how to go from
Is it possible to go from
Bhubaneswar to,
Vijayawada?
how do I do that?
So it will basically search for a train.
Just
which
look at all the
go-
trains, huh?
I think right now there is no other option.
Oh, so this is more painful than that one.
Yes.
That was fast.
Yeah.
There I just took 2 cards and checked.
Yeah.
Here,
I have to keep looking at all the cards, and of course, if there is no train, I will look at,
so I have to
every.
keep on looking, right?
Yeah.
So here is a Bhubaneswar, but it is going to Kolkata. Like this I have to keep looking. Here also Bhubaneswar, but this is going to Vijayawada.
Yeah.
So I quickly
So
found
fortunately, it was early in the list, but it could have been.
it. It could have been later.
Yeah.
So I have to search all the cards till I find one card which has both Bhubaneswar and Vijayawada.
Correct.
So this, asking the train this question
Hmm.
seems to take, it's inefficient.
Yeah.
But
because-
asking the stations this question seems to be efficient.
Hmm.
Some questions the train will be more efficient, presumably, right?
Yes. Like something which refers to train number. Can I go using this train number?
If I ask, then if I go there, I have to search all the cards to find the train number.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes. And then.
So depending on the question, you have to decide where to ask this question, no? Because it's a question about stations, it's better to ask the station guy.
Correct.
No point asking a train guy, na?
Yeah.
Huh? Like that. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So supposing I was in the Bhubaneswar train and I asked where all can I go on this 0, 2, 2, 4, 5.
4, 5.
Then
That is
it will be very painful for that guy.
because I have to search all the cards to find.
Yeah, and see where all this appears, and then it will tell me, okay, all these stations appear on this card.
But you can just simply ask the train,
Yeah.
tell me
Yeah,
where
I
all
could
you're
have-
going.
correct.
One card only.
One card will
All
tell
answer will come out.
Yeah.
So, okay. So depending on what you're doing, you may ask the right object, right? You may decide to ask the right object.
Yeah, and the answer may be easy to determine just from that object alone.
Or if not, it will go and ask
Yeah.
someone.
Sometimes it may be better for that object to ask this object for some extra information and then refer it back.
Yeah.
So it depends. So that's when we were saying that objects might call other objects and ask for information.
Yeah.
So if they feel that they need more information, they are free to ask. But it's the same way as anybody else asking. So there will be some fixed procedures, and they can call any of those procedures with the appropriate parameter, and it will answer that question.
So this is nice. I mean, I like this business of these trains and stations. But you know, one thing that I was just observing, train itself, can it be a object?
Well, last
Because
time,
train looks, I mean, it looks like an object. It's a
Yeah.
one station is an object. I mean, it looks, but we may not. I don't know what we'll do with it. But train is moving.
yeah,
This train thing moves, no?
the
So
train
it looks
thing
like a
moves.
nice thing to represent as an object.
Correct. And but there's one more thing, right? So this train thing moves, of course. So in time, so at different times of the day, it's at different places.
Yeah.
But it also runs at different times of the week.
What is that?
Right? So we have this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So the station is the station every day of the week. Every day of the year is the
Station
same.
doesn't change.
Station doesn't change.
So this is this one train or what is this?
So this card,
This card's not train.
it's not like say a student or a shop or something, a shopping bill.
What is this
Right?
then?
So this is actually like a, it's like a template, right? It's like some kind of a way of describing
That's
a
true.
train.
Huh? So the actual train, the physical train, which runs from Kolkata, let's say to Bhubaneswar, is running.
Is actually,
The train which started on some one of these days. Huh?
it has to be one of these days.
So the Monday train,
It's going to be going to say in this case Calcutta to Bhubaneswar, and then the Wednesday
we
train
don't know whether it's the same train.
could
Some
be a
other train.
different physical
train
Hmm.
running on Wednesday. Depends. If this guy may have come back, we don't know about that. But in principle, you have to assume that it could be a different.
Definitely.
So this card is not one train. Huh?
It's not one train.
It's a template for
It's a template. It's a
generating trains.
template for generating trains.
It can generate. This one can generate 3 trains.
Yeah.
One train on Monday, one on Wednesday, one on Friday. All of them go from Kolkata to Bhubaneswar and same time and all,
Yeah. But on different days of the week.
but on different days.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there could be more than one of them, huh? At any given point in time.
Yeah.
right?
So here maybe you don't need it, but
The
they will
Monday
be.
guy may have died because Monday guy starts at
Yeah.
becomes
Because these
alive
are
at-
very short trains.
he got alive on Monday at 8 o'clock
Hmm.
and by Tuesday he reached.
but
And when he reached-
early morning. So probably the
By Tuesday
pairing-
he reached and
yeah.
then-
So in fact, if you look at the next train, the pairing train,
But by principally, I mean, once he has reached that, one assumes that train is
yeah,
dead.
that train is dead. So the same physical. So we are not
Could be-
yeah.
Then another train becomes alive on Wednesday, and then dies again on Thursday. Another one becomes alive on Friday and dies. So this guy is a template for 3 trains, each of which lives for a short period of time. Like,
Yeah.
like these flies which, they are alive for 1 day and they die. It's like that. 8 to 3:30 he lives and then he dies.
Yeah.
Wow. Are there any cards which can generate 2 living things at the same time?
Well, we should look for trains which say leave on. So first of all, let's look for trains which have long distances. So and which kind of are frequent.
Multiple days or something.
Yeah, which have many days. So I think if we go down in these Delhi,
This one maybe. What is
Kolkata, Mumbai, yeah. So this might work, right? So let's look at this one, right? So this leaves on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from Kolkata,
Okay.
and it takes.
So the Monday fellow is.
It leaves at 8:20 in the morning,
Uh,
and by the time it reaches Mumbai, it's 10:30 the next morning. So it's running for 26 hours.
26 hours.
So clearly, the train which left on Monday at 8:20
Uh,
is not even in Mumbai.
by the time another train is
So by the
started,
train, second train, so it has to be a physically
different train, physically different train.
Yeah. And similarly,
The
Tuesday
guy
train
has to be different from the
has-
Wednesday
has
guy.
to be-
The Wednesday is different from, we don't know.
Yeah,
That we
Wednesday-
don't know.
That we don't know, but certainly, but
The
even
Monday
Wednesday,
is different from Tuesday. That we
Yeah.
know. Definitely. And Tuesday is different from Wednesday. We don't know whether Monday and Wednesday is the same. Physically. But we don't care.
yeah,
So this guy is a template for 4 different
trains.
trains, right?
Yeah.
So what do you call? I mean, this is not a train.
Yeah.
So if I want to make this into an object,
then
it's
you have
not
to
an object.
Yeah, you have to kind of. So this is like a design for an object.
This is like a template or a design for an object.
Yeah.
So is there a name for this thing?
So.
This
So
kind
I
of
think
thing
it's
is a template
it's like it represents a group of objects, a class of objects.
class.
So I think sometimes we call it a class. So it's not an object itself,
Okay.
but it is like
So
a
it's a-
category of objects or a class of
It's a
objects.
class. So this card, if I want to represent it as an object, I can't. Actually, I have to represent this as a class or as a group, as whatever it is, a class, which is a template for.
Specific
So
instances.
So let's say there's this class which is, so the 12262 is a class now, huh?
Yeah, 12262
as
a-
it is as a class.
Yes.
So suppose I write 12262 is a class.
Yeah.
Now specifically, what can I do with this class? Is there anything I can do with this class? I mean, there's nothing I can do with this class.
Well, you can create an object of this class, for example. If
You can ask this class for giving me a train
Yeah, you can tell it, give me a train leaving on a Wednesday.
on a Wednesday. So you tell this class 12262 class, you tell him,
Yeah.
give me a train starting on
Yeah.
say Wednesday,
Yeah. So let me say, give me a new train.
new train.
Which is starting on a Wednesday. So we'll have to decide how we want to write this, but
If you tell this class,
yeah. So this is
Okay.
like a
Huh?
this is like an abstract, like a procedure, like
so he's in a box, right? He's in a box. You ask this fellow, give me a train, and he gives you back a
train
train object.
object. And now you can ask that train object some questions.
Oh my God. Okay, so he asked the class to give us a train.
Yeah.
He gave us a
So
train.
this gives us a train.
Now what is this train? This train is that 12262 train, but starting on a Wednesday.
Yeah. Specifically. on a
Specifically, Wednesday with a specific date also.
Yeah, on a specific date. Yeah.
Because one Wednesday, next Wednesday, maybe another train.
Correct. Yeah.
So on a specific date, which is Wednesday, it happens to be Wednesday. On that date, that 12262 started on that date. Now I can ask the train some question.
Yeah.
Like I can ask it,
Uh,
what kind of thing can I ask it?
First off, can ask it simple questions like how many stations will you go to? And
Okay.
some facts about this
Okay.
thing, which will be the same whether it is Wednesday
Whether
or
it is Wednesday or Monday.
Monday or Friday, so it doesn't really matter.
Hmm.
But I can also ask it where will you be on
Where are
Thursday?
you? So
Where are you, for example?
Suppose I ask this card, 12262 starting Wednesday, I ask. Hey, where are you? I ask. Where is what?
So I have to tell it time.
Correct
I have to tell it time.
But
now.
it may know the time, it can also look the time.
Yeah. So you can assume that when we ask the question, there is a clock. Like in a computer, we see normally.
So what is this clock thing? Clock
Yeah.
is what? It's an object?
Clock is an object. Except we don't do anything with it except read the time, I suppose.
So there is an object called clock. So we can also look at clock and look at the time. That's what we do, no?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can look, oh, hey, it's now.
Yeah, or even our phone or whatever. There's
We look
always
at the
something.
phone
It's
sometimes,
always
yeah.
going. We can't do anything to it except.
So I
watch.
say, hey, now it's time, so it's 2:30 or 3 or whatever it is. I can say, hey,
Yeah.
train, time now is 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah.
But I can also ask the train, hey, where are you? And the train then asks the clock.
Yeah.
The clock says, hey, it's 3 p.m. now.
Yeah.
Then the train says, okay, now it's 3. But
Yeah.
still, how does he find out where he is?
Yeah. So the train asks the clock the time,
Hmm.
right? And that this guy says maybe 3 p.m. and it might give him a day also, Wednesday, say.
Okay.
So then you have to go down here and figure out where you would be at 3 p.m. as per the data that
This
you.
is the Wednesday train.
Yeah. So the Wednesday train would have left at 8:20 in the morning.
Yeah.
At 11:33 it reached Tata Nagar, and at 5:36, 17:36 is going to reach Bilaspur. So if it is at 3 p.m. it is somewhere between Tata Nagar and Bilaspur. That's
So
what
let's say.
you can say. I'm on my way from Tata Nagar to Bilaspur.
It will say. It may even give kilometer or something.
Yeah.
Huh?
But roughly you could say it's at roughly 500 kilometers away from Kolkata.
So that or all, it can look in his card and say, hey,
Yeah.
I am now between
Yeah.
Tata Nagar and Bilaspur.
Yeah. So the clock tells it which row it is supposed to be looking at, or between which rows it is. So the clock information tells it where it is on this journey. And then it tells us with respect to where it is on this journey is the best guess for that. So if I had asked it instead of 3 p.m. if it happened to be 5:36 p.m. then it would tell me I am at Bilaspur.
I am
But
sitting in Bilaspur, it will
yeah,
say. It may be late or whatever.
Yeah.
That
Let's
also
assume that's running
has
on
some time.
Yeah.
So, but it knows where it is currently and all that.
Correct.
If it's late, it's late. It knows all that.
Yeah.
And you ask it, it will do all that jugglery. It look at its schedule.
Yeah.
And if it's late, it knows how late it is. It knows all that information it's got. All that it will use, and it will tell me, I am now just reaching Bilaspur, 5 minutes away from Bilaspur.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we don't have to ask it now. So now it finds out. So we just have to ask it where it is.
Where are you? You can ask.
Yeah. So where are you is the question. And implicitly it is where are you now.
But I mean, if you ask where are you, it's all these trains. Every train that got generated from this class will give the same answer, no?
Why?
No.
So supposing it is 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Right? So supposing it is not
9 o'clock in the morning on a.
say a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Same thing.
Okay.
Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Wednesday 9 o'clock.
So this train has left at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. So we ask it where, I mean 8:20 on Wednesday. We ask it where are you at 9 o'clock. It is somewhere
Kolkata and Tata
between
Nagar.
Kolkata and Tata Nagar, right?
But
At the same time we could have also created trains before this on Monday and Tuesday.
okay, let us say we created a Tuesday train.
So, yeah. So supposing there is a Tuesday train. So the Wednesday train tells us this.
Wednesday train says Kolkata
Yeah.
between
So
Kolkata and Tata.
yeah, Wednesday train at 9 o'clock on Wednesday
On Wednesday, okay.
is between
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, that's a interesting thing.
Kolkata and
We can ask this Wednesday question to a Tuesday train, huh?
yeah, but now it's a question of now, right? So if I ask the Tuesday train the same question,
What does it say?
so this is at 9 o'clock on a Wednesday, right? This is on Wednesday.
On a Wednesday at 9 o'clock, I'm asking the Tuesday train. Where are you?
Yeah. So now it turns out that it has not yet
It's still
reached its
not reached
destination.
Mumbai.
Yeah. So this one will say between Igatpuri and Mumbai.
So they give differences.
So depending on which object you ask this question, you'll get a
Though
different
it's from the same class.
same class, right? Because they are internally at different.
So the objects are actually different.
That's right. So this is not like asking
They
which
look
station.
the same because they have the same stations they're visiting and all.
Yeah. So this is
They're
not like
doing
asking
different
something which is common to all of them, like how many stations do you visit?
That will give the same
That is the
answer.
same answer, but this is really time dependent because this is a different. So this is something which distinguishes these objects, right?
So this is very, this is very, very different, right? So what we have done basically is we have created a thing called a class, which is like a template for trains.
For trains.
And we name that class this number.
Yes.
Because that number doesn't represent one train, it represents a set of trains.
Correct.
And then we asked this class, give me a train. Then the class said, okay, give me a train when, which date? So you say, okay, Monday or Tuesday, whatever, someday you say, Wednesday. Then it gave you a train starting on Wednesday. Then that train object, so you got an object.
Yeah, got back an object to which I can ask more questions.
Now I can ask more questions to the object now.
Yeah.
That question I can't ask to the class. If I ask, where are you to the class, the guy say, what do you mean? That's not a question for me, you ask me whether I can, ask me for a train, I'll give you a train, that's it, right?
Yeah.
So the class can't be asked a question, but the object can be asked. So from the class you created the object, and then you ask the train, where are you?
Where are you? So it asks the clock.
It asks the clock, what is the time now?
What is the time now?
The clock says it's then it uses the time to
Figure out from its timetable where it is.
Okay. Wow, this is getting more and more interesting.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful way of doing things.
Yeah.
I mean, earlier we were just messing around with data compared to this. This looks much more.
Yeah. So everything that we ask is tied to a particular source of that information, and we ask that concrete source of the information to give us the answer, and we pass this answer around as and when we need it.
Now, suppose I ask, other than this, suppose I say, when will you reach some station? Can I ask that question?
Yeah, you can ask that question.
So if I ask a train, when are you going to get to Bombay? That's more interesting for me. Where are you is, okay, where are you? It might be interesting for somebody who wants to display a map showing where the train is.
Yeah.
No?
Correct.
You can ask the train will say, I'm here, so he marks it on the map. So people can see where it is. But I'm more interested in knowing, I'm waiting for a relative who is coming from Kolkata, I'm at Mumbai. I want to know when this train is going to reach Mumbai.
Yeah.
So I can call the train and say, hey train, when are you going to reach Mumbai? And based on its calendar and its delay and all that.
Yeah. So it can find out,
and then it can tell me where it is, and then it can tell me whether it's going to reach Mumbai at what time, and then give me an answer. It will be normally 10:31.
But it could be delayed. So supposing it knew that the last station it passed through after 20 minutes extra delay, then it could say instead of 10:31, it will say 10:51 is when
expected time of arrival or something.
Correct.
So it will say, I expect to arrive in Mumbai at around 10:51. Oh, that's useful. That's useful because I know basically where to start from home. Yes. Right?
Correct.
So I have to ask the train a question. That's interesting. So the object can become very interesting. You can ask all kinds of interesting questions to it.